Hey, what's popping? It's your girl, Amani Sharifa. What's up? What's goody? What's popping? Poppy. Shout out to the Dynasty. Back into your go channel. What's up, mama, papa? What's good, you? So, babies, on to this episode, we are going to be talking all about what is the deeper meaning. When you happen to hear people sing a phrase like, oh, I hate people, oh, I don't like people, oh, I hate people, oh, I don't like people. And when they see this phrase, they'll be like really soundless. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the deeper meaning to that, mama, papa? Because you gotta know, babies, there's for sure a deeper meaning. So, I will be giving you some 100 advice on why you really need to pay attention when people happen to see this phrase very often. So, let's go on. We're gonna hop right on into it. Let's get it. Thank you again for tuning back into your go channel. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. What's poppin', babies? What's goody? Yeah. So, baby girls, fellas, like I said, mama and papa, on to this episode, we are going to be talking all about, like, what's the deeper meaning? When you happen to hear, like, a person that, says a phrase very often, like, oh, I don't like people, oh, I hate people, blah, 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 blah. And again, when they're seeing this phrase, they're being serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not playing, they're not joking. Like, no, they're like being really for wow. You know what I'm saying? So, babies, we really gonna be talking today all about, like, what's the deeper meaning to the shot. You know what I'm saying? Because trust the motherfucking believe, wow, fellas, like I said, there's a deeper meaning. Oh yeah. Yup. That's what I like that. So I'm really excited to talk about this today because you already know, babies. Like, so if you tune into a Bush channel, you know I love to break shut down. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can really get like the bigger meaning of what the fuck is going on. And this shit that we're gonna be really talking about today, this is one of those cases where we gotta really break this shit down so that you can really see below the veil. Because you gotta know, mama and papa, when a Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the divine, the Most High, whatever them, babies, that you want to call gods. Fine by me, my loves, because God got multiple names. She. But when a Lord God, the universe is really showing you that somebody is seeing this shit more often, and like I said, like this person is being dead ass for a while, like they ain't playing. That's a real big red flag about that person. You know what I'm saying? Now, babies, also, well, I'm sure you could really be thinking in your heart, like, so they that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby girls, you could be thinking, like, God, it ain't that serious. Like, people see that shit all the time. You know, like, and in some cases, let me just put this out here. Before we really, like, get into it. You do got a lot of people that will see this phrase on some just, like just fucking around and shit like that. Like just playing. They're just using it as like a form of expression. But they really don't mean that. They really hate people. You know what I'm saying? So you do have people that use that phrase and they're not serious. You know? Like you already know, like there's people out there like that. But we're not talking about them today. You know, like in case you did not hear the beginning, I already made myself very clear. We're not talking about that today. We talking about the motherfuckers that say the shit and they're being dead ass for well. They're being serious. They're not like joking. They're like really, they always are seeing a phrase of some sort of like they hate people, they don't like people, and they be for well about that. So that's what we're talking about today. So baby girls, you could be thinking like people say that all the time. Fellas, you could be thinking that shit too, like, oh, motherfuckers just be playing and shit like that. Again, you have some people that do be playing, but we ain't talking about them today. So we're gonna leave that out. Because that's not what we're talking about, babies. So, now that we got that established, now that we got that on the table, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta really put that out here. Because you got motherfuckers that don't listen. Hey, Shay. So I gotta really make sure y'all know what we talking about. Hey, Shay, before we get this shit cracking. So, motherfuckers that love to see this freeze. This infamous freeze. Oh, I don't like people. I hate people. I don't like people. I hate people. I don't give a damn. It could be a male or a female. Let's see that, right? What the fuck do they mean by the shot? So, a lot of times when people see this, now of course not everybody falls like this, but we're talking about the people that do today, right? A lot of times people will use this phrase as an expression to say for why they don't like being around people, why they don't like, associating themselves around people, why they may be a little bit of like antisocial. You know what I'm saying? They may use this to like describe why they were introvert or something like that. Typically, and again, babies, this is not the case for every single body. But we really talking about the motherfuckers that really do think like this. Typically, when people are saying this is because they're like describing this as a reason for why like they're antisocial and some kind of way when it comes to like being around other motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's people that they personally know or people that they don't know. So, to kind of like, I guess you could see like, make it make sense for why they don't be around certain people or people in general, they will say a phrase like that. Like, oh, I hate people. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga be saying like, hell no, I hate people and shit like that. You know, I ain't trying to be around people. Baby gouge, you got a bush or whatever like that. They say, God, I don't want to be around people. I hate people. You know, like, I can't take people. You know what I'm saying? I can't. People be bugging, like, you know, like, I can't be around people. I don't like people. You know what I'm saying? So, these people see this phrase, right, to justify, why they don't like being around people. So they see this phrase because they feel that this is the perfect justification for why they don't like being around people, for why they are antisocial, for why they don't like people in general. blah 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 blah. I'ma keep it a real with you on shorties. Like, I'ma keep a like, that's some bullshit. Yeah, like, that's some bullshit. You know, like, that's just what it is. And truth be told, it's a cover-up. It's a cover-up, mama, papa. It's a cover-up for the fact that that person is really dissatisfied with themselves. They're dissatisfied with themselves. It's something going on with that dude or that girl that is really triggering them to the point where they feel like they can't even be around other people. Why? Why do they feel like this? Because there's something deeper that is going on that they really don't like what value to other people. So they make this justification of that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, babies, it's a different ballgame behind closed doors. And see, that's the issue right there. That right there is the issue. The issue is that this person is claiming that they don't like people and they hate people, but it's really just a cover up for some other bullshit that they really have going on that they don't want to display to people. Now, of course, like, sure, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that motherfuckers out here is supposed to be telling they business about every little fucking thing that they have going on. Because at the end of the day, mama and papa, if a look of the universe guide you to move in silence, ain't shit wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between moving in silence and just doing whatever the hell you need to do in your own life, babies, to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Or just handling whatever it is that's going on with you inside, mama and papa, so that way you can get to a better point where you're a better dude, a better girl, and you're not using this freeze to determine other shit that's really a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference from moving in silence from a positive aspect because you're being guided by a Lord of the universe in that kind of way, babies, versus you are seeing that you live your life like this where you don't like being about people because you hate them and you don't like people, when in all actuality it's not really that. It's just a sense of dissatisfaction that you really feel within your damn self. And because you do feel that dissatisfaction within yourself, it's different things in your life that's going on that is not in alignment. So much to the point where you can't even be around other motherfuckers. But you push that shit on the other people and make it seem like that is people's fault. It's the world's fault. It's the human population fault. No, it's your motherfucking fault. For wow, you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's sad, babies. People will use this as a motherfucking cover up to try to cover up why they don't really got their shit together and their own damn lives. So it's like a gaslighting technique for wow. And we speaking fast, like, am I right or am I right? Y'all bush is well right. I'm looking my way. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, fellas. Gotta put that out there, bro. Cause the bush looking my way. Uh-huh. Yeah. Pink diamond, baby. Yeah. So, you know it. But you know, it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's a gaslighting technique. They know deep down inside, their life is not where they want it to be. It's not what they wanted to be. And that could be, babies, for so many different reasons. It could be so much shit that's going on. And it don't necessarily have to be like relating to like their career or finances. It could be just anything. It could be related to the career or finances. It could be related to like the appearance, the looks, them comparing themselves all the time, the status levels, whatever the fuck it is. It could be for everything. You know what I'm saying? It could be any reason in their life. They're still suffering from motherfucking traumas that they still have not healed from like the childhood or adulthood traumas. Most importantly, those people are not really connected to a lot of the universe. They're not connected to the higher selves. They don't practice good self-love. Their confidence levels is not really where it should be. So because they have all that shit going on, instead of them really just taking a motherfucking look, shade at the dude or the girl in the mirror and really handle these shit, you know, when it comes to like their own life with the Lord of the universe and themselves, they look at the world and they project their bullshit and make it seem like all the motherfucking human population is intolerable. They hate people. They don't like people. Blah, 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 blah. But it's all a mask. Because deep down inside, they're looking at people and it's things that's irritating them motherfucking other demons at the end of the day. Demons that they don't really want to address for well. So the way that they feel they can cope with the fact that they don't want to address it, they put it on other people and make it seem like this is the problem with this world, this is the problem with people, this is the problem with the human population, and because that's the human population's problem, this is why I don't want to ever associate myself around people and I can't stand people. No, that's motherfucking bullshit. Because at the end of the day, wake the fuck up, my nigga. You know, like, I gotta keep it real with you, babies. You gotta keep in mind, babies, like, life is full of duality. Shit ain't gonna be perfect. You know, like, everything not going to be rainbows and sunshine. You know, like I said this before on my channel before. You're gonna have, like, good life experiences, meant to teach you valuable lessons. And then you're going to have negative life experiences, meant to teach you valuable lessons by the grace of Allah God. Allah God permits both on your divine life path because you're meant to gain and learn life lessons from both sides of the spectrum. So just like that, in life, shit, you got duality. You're going to have the same motherfucking thing when it comes to people. You're gonna have motherfuckers out here that are good people, that you can really vibe with and shit like that, that really resonate with your energy. And you got other motherfuckers out here where you're not going to vibe with the energy. You're not going to like the spirit. You're not going to fuck with the mentality. You know what I'm saying? And that's so good. Not everybody gonna like everybody. You know, motherfuckers are the those nowadays. You gotta understand that not everybody gonna like everybody. But you should be a motherfucking adult. So know how to respect motherfuckers for where they're at and not for where you want them to be. Meaning that if a person is on a certain time, mama, papa, that you know you ain't doing, just be an adult. And stay the fuck away from that person. And don't really be on the same kind of time that they're on. Don't associate yourself with them. Nobody's like telling you that you have to. But the problem is that motherfuckers don't know how to mind their damn business. People always want to have their nose in other people's motherfucking cake all day. Mind your fucking business. If somebody, babies, is on some shit that you know you really not rocking with, that's okay. Be a dude, be a girl that know how to be an adult at the end of the day and listen to your intuition when the Lord of the universe guide you to stay away from a person like that, or not to associate yourself and whatever it does that they're doing, and mind your business. Let them live their own damn lives. At the end of the day, you're not God. A lower God is the only God, sweethearts. So he will be the one to determine and judge everybody. But it's not your position to judge. And neither is the people that has this type of mentality that use the squeeze babies. So you have to know when people use this type of phrase, a lot of these people be judgmental as fuck. And that we limited in their thinking. Because again, they're the type of people where they got motherfucking shit really going on in their own lives that they're not working on. It's a little inner child within them that's very bruised, that's unhealed when it comes to like different things that they're going through or have been through. And they're taking that out on other people by making it seem like that everybody else is the problem. Again, at the end of the day, the type of, like, on earth, the way that a Lord God has promoted things to be in existence, things are not going to be perfect. So you have to know how to still be the motherfucking leader in your own damn life. And how to really be the kind of person where you can make firm decisions by the grace of the Lord God without allowing other people and what they're doing to affect your decisions. You know what I'm saying? So when you see people that get disinvested, where they allow it to like control their life, and they're being quote unquote dead ass for wild stories, you gotta know, babies, there's something really deep behind that. And it's not just only because these people are looking at it from an aspect of like them trying to protect themselves, or they're just introverted people. No, these are typically people that, again, what we're talking about today, not everybody, but a lot of people that move like this. These people typically act like this and think like this is because there's both things that's going on within themselves, babies, that they do not want to work on. They don't really want to take a look at the man and the girl in the mirror and really address that motherfucking elephant in the room. They don't want to do that. So instead, they want to address everybody else elephant in the room without no purpose behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to talk about it to like be of help or assistance or anything like within like a purposeful maybe career path or something like that that involves something with the elephant in the room. But instead, all they want to do is be a motherfucking negative Nazi all day and complain and whine about other people and their actions like that's going to do something to help them. You get what I'm saying, sweets? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you really get what a bush is saying? Essentially what I'm saying, guys, a lot of people that has this mentality where they use this phrase as a cover-up for the fact that they don't like what's going on in their own lives. Whatever that's going on in their own lives, baby girls, fellas, is different for everybody. It really depends on the person. But there's something that is happening in that person's life that they don't like, and instead of them just, like addressing that again with the Lord of the universe and themselves, so that way they can work to, like get past whatever it is that's going on, they are projecting negative energy onto everybody else and just making it seem like that everybody is, just unworthy being around. When in reality, no, you are the person that do not feel like you're worthy of being around other people. And that's because you're lacking things within your own motherfucking life. And at the end of the day, that's not your problem. If you the type of bitch or the type of dude you're not like those babies, and you know people like those, you have to understand, mama, papa, that's not your problem. And people feel like that. But what it does is a huge sign that a Lord God is showing you that you don't really want to be around somebody like that. Because if a person has that type of mentality, babies, and really listen to me here, on some voila shot, if someone has that type of mentality where they, they really are projecting how they feel about themselves out onto other people to justify why they quote unquote hate people and don't like people, you have to know that that person, they will end up projecting their bullshit onto you. And whether that shit has happened yet or not, that's neither here nor there. Because at the end of the day, what the Lord God is showing you is that you can't be around somebody like that. People that projects they bullshit out onto other people, that's a lot of motherfucking negative energy. And if you constantly as to value yourself around somebody like that, whether if you're just talking to them or physically around them or whatever like that, but you just have that person as like a close personal relationship in your life, you have to know that that negative ass motherfucking energy is going to actually handle or bring you down in some kind of way. And I'll be in that ass for well. It will. Because as we always talk about on my channel, you all know, babies, we talk about energy a lot. And we always are talking about like how energy is very bad. Because that's a fact of life. So you have to know that that negative ass fucking energy that person really feel about themselves, that they're covering up, they're not really, of course, making that known to you or probably anybody, or maybe they do. Who knows? It just depends on that kind of person. But that negative fucking energy gonna get transferred to you in some kind of way. And that will manifest in your life, whether if it's like, like a specific area of your life or multiple areas. But it will start to manifest in your life because you have a close personal relationship with a motherfucker out here that like to project onto the world. It's not that damn serious at the end of the day. Hell no, you ain't gonna like everything that every motherfucker do out here. That's why you make the decision to not be around the people that a Lord God is showing you signs, synchronicities, or give you gut feelings, or speaking to you through your intuition, letting you know not to be around them. That's why you don't be around those kind of people. But it should be to the point where you completely dissociate yourself in the sense of you have this negative ass outlook that the whole motherfucking world is people that you hate and you don't like and shit like that. Well, really, it's just you don't like something about your damn self and you really hate your damn self. You gotta know, babies, really, like on some voila shit, anybody that don't like or love themselves, they could never love you. How the fuck can they love you properly and they don't love themselves properly? Think about what I just said. How the fuck could they love you properly, baby girls, fellas? And they don't even love themselves properly, sweethearts. They don't love themselves. You spew now all that you hate people, you don't like people, and it's really all because you don't like the reflection of yourself. You don't love yourself at the end of the day, my girl, my dude, period. And ain't nobody judging. Because the Lord God is the only judge. And I don't judge no motherfucking body. But we do speak the motherfucking facts on my channel, period. So I don't judge, but I'm speaking facts on the psychology of why people be seeing shit like this. You gotta pay attention when the Lord God is showing you people like this. Because he's really showing you that this is somebody that you don't need to really have as a close personal relationships. As somebody that you consider to be like within your close personal relationship. This is not somebody that you really need to have in the kind of inner circle like that. Because if they're not loyal to themselves and they don't really love themselves, then how the fuck could they be loyal and love you? You gotta really think about that, babies. Really think about that. Adults that know how to be motherfucking adults and is, like a mature type of dude, a mature type of girl about the situation, they are going to know how to just, like I said, don't be around certain people that they know they don't fuck with, or don't hang around certain kind of people that they know they just don't vibe with, whether they personally know the people or not. But they're not going to make this judgment call or look at the world or the human population in this warped opinion that everybody is the same in this group. All because deep down inside, they're really hating the fact that they're the same. They're really hating the fact that it's shit about their damn selves that ain't changed and not still the same. And they really wanted to change, but they don't want to do the motherfucking work to get the shit to change by the grace of a new God. See, you gotta know, babies, this is the type of shit motherfuckers be on that they don't really show people. So they wear that mask. And they put up that real big facade and make it seem like that everybody else is the problem and they're not the problem. And that's why they say, we from the problem. No, bitch. No, my dude. At the end of the day, you got problems within your damn self that you need to work on and address. And again, ain't nobody judging. It's not about that. But stop looking at the world with this fucked up opinion type of warped view like everybody owe you something when nobody don't owe your ass shut. Allure God don't want us being victims. He wants us to be victorious. Because when you're victorious, my girl, my dude, that's the Lord of the universe energy. When you play that motherfucking victim role, Lord D, and make it seem like everybody's the issue and you're not the issue and shit like that and blah, 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 then you weaken within your mind, body, soul, spirit, and energy. More and more and more. So when you look at shit in that limited, judgmental type of viewpoint, you gotta know that that's not being victorious. That's in a way being a victim. Because again, it's a form of gaslighting at the end of the day. Mind your fucking business. I know how to be an adult and a leader that a Lord God is guiding you to be. Stay away from motherfuckers you know you don't vibe with. But don't put this title on the whole entire human population that they're just people that are intolerable and that you hate and you don't like all because you hate and don't like your damn self. And that's what a Lord God the universe, babies, is showing you about people that actually happen to think like this and be really serious when they say this phrase. So I hope this helps, my loves. I hope this helps, babies. Like, you got to be on your ones and twos, mama, papa. You gotta be like, like on your ones and twos with this shit, babies. You gotta be really careful with people like us. And I don't give a fuck who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be very careful when the Lord God assure you that people say this, because he's giving you that sign. He's showing you obviously red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get close with people like this. Like, even if you have people like this, let's say like in your family and shit like that, and let's say you can't really like, you know, like that in the sense of like, you know, like really cut it off and shit like that, to the point where y'all don't have no communication, but okay, sure, put a good boundary up. So we are a God. You don't have them like in your close personal relationships, because you just know the type of energy that they bring. It's not gonna be good for you. You gotta know that a Lord of the universe, my loves, he's going to show you shit. You know, like, he's gonna show you shit, but you gotta like really read between the lines. And that's why it's sad today that I had to really break this shit down, and you gotta understand it on a deeper level. A lot of times motherfuckers tell on their damn selves, but you have to be very in tune with the Lord of the universe in order to even pick up all this shit. And that's on some real ass shit. If you not in tune with your creator, you're gonna completely miss it. You know what I'm saying, babies? So you can't think this shit for sure. It's a difference when somebody is a true introvert. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody that maybe they just really like being by themselves. You got a lot of people like that. You know what? They just prefer to be by themselves, or they prefer to be about like the few people that is in the other circle, and that's it. They're not really like a bug. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. That's why I really had to make myself very clear, my loves, that today's episode was not about those kind of people that are introverts. Ain't shit wrong with being an introvert at all. In fact, I love introverts. Nothing wrong with that. Because introverts, they love their own company. They love the company of those that, by a Lord God's grace, have really proved their loyalty to them. And they're just, you know, they're not weird people. They just not for the bullshit. Hey, Shane. And because they not for the bullshit, they know how to completely dissociate themselves from bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have a warped opinion like everybody in the world is, you know, people that they should hate and dislike. They like who they like, they stuck to who they stuck to, and that's just what it is. And you can't blame motherfuckers for that, because at the end of the day, you know, true introverts that are like high vibrational, they love their own company by the grace of the Lord God, and they love themselves. So whenever you love your damn self and you can really truly enjoy your own company, or those that you know are really loyal to you the way that you loyal to them and shit like that, then you know you have a Lord of the universe truly within you. Because the Lord God, he don't ever want you to be codependent on nobody. He always wants you to be fully dependent on his energy and your damn self. So ain't shit wrong with a motherfucker that know how to really make shit shake by their damn selves. Or if a Lord God has blessed them to have certain people within the inner circle, they be around them, but still they like their own time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That actually shows a lot of strength and a lot of resilience. So, you know, like, on some world G shit, ain't nothing wrong with introverts. Love them. Love them to life, actually. So, this wasn't about that. Because those kind of people, they have a connection of truly who they are by the grace of the Lord God, and they have a connection to the Creator. If they didn't, they would not be as comfortable as they are being by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's whether if they consciously realize that or not. But at the end of the day, it's a difference with that. That's ancient woman, that's high vibrational. Versus somebody that they just don't want to be around people because they're triggered. The other demons get triggered. but they put a cover over that. They wear a mask. They wear that facade, like we've already talked about in today's episode, to mask what's really going on inside, so they project to other people. Y'all know. They're not the motherfuckers you want to be around for a while. I even knew people like this. Like, I had, like, somebody that I was cool with a long time ago, where they were like this. Where they just, like, they had this energy. Like, where they hated being around people. They hated people and they voiced it a lot. And they were dead ass for a while. They were not, like, just playing and shit like that. Like, hell no. They was dead ass for a while. So I even knew people like that. And I had to, like, really, like, distance myself from them, because the Lord of the universe really just gave me the insight to really see that that person was really dissatisfied with their fucking self at the end of the day. And it was, like, infuriating them to see other people live their life and do good and, you know, like, just be happy and shit like that, to the point where they would have this persona, like, they just hated people, and they didn't like people, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, shut the fuck up. Your issue is really with your damn self. You know what I'm saying? So I even had people where a Lord God, the universe guided me to cut certain people off like this, because they had that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had past ones like this I'm talking about. Like, there were past ones I had like this where I had to completely dissociate myself, because they weren't like this. You know what I'm saying? And see, what it really showed me is, like, damn, like, if you hate on this many motherfuckers out here, you damn sure, but I ain't saying, like, I already know what type of time your eyes be on. You know, like, I can already see below the vibe. And see, that's what I'm seeing, baby, is you gotta be able to really read between the lines of what the Lord God is showing you. Just because that dude or that girl is not maybe showing that energy towards you, that don't mean that that's not how they really feel behind your back. Yeah, that's what the hell they said. Oh yeah, that's what the buzz said. That don't mean that's not how they feel behind your back. Because I'ma tell you, if they spewing out all that negative ass bullshit, trust the motherfucker believe, bro, fellas. They got some energy towards you that they're not really displaying. So that's what I picked up on when I had, like, past ones like that. Cause I, you know, really watched how they were at. And I'm like, gotta go. Hey, Shine, you gotta go. Because it's like, yo, like, I'm really big on energy at the end of the day. And if the energy not resonating with my energy, we ain't on the same type of time, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, our spirits don't coincide. And it's all good. I ain't judging you. But at the end of the day, Bush might do. I can't have you in my inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Because that energy of you being dissatisfied with your own damn self, you won't project that bullshit onto me. You know, like, it's going to happen. So you have to know when a Lord God is kind of like warning you. He'll show you a person's character and the actions like that, because he really showing you this is what's coming if you keep this motherfucker in your inner circle. They gonna start hating on you. They gonna start looking at you a little weird and shit like that. And it's not because you're a person that should be looked at or questioned like that, but it's really because of gun babies, they're not satisfied within themselves. So they like to pick on other people to make them feel better about shit that they're not really doing in their own motherfucking lives. Like we already talked about. So you gotta be very careful with people like this. Don't have these kind of people in your inner circle. And when you start to notice that somebody like this is in your inner circle, you know, your close personal relationships, whether if it's family members, friends, or if you're in a relationship with a motherfucker like that, that's how you know a Lord God is guiding you to get that motherfucker out your inner circle. You know, like, get that person out your close personal relationship, because they on that bullshit for wow. Some people you can completely cut off, and then, you know, like I said, when it comes to like family members, you may have to put up like a serious boundary. But either way, you do what the fuck you need to do, my nigga. Because if you the type of dude or the type of girl where you really want better for yourself, and you really want to grow, elevate, change, and divine timing, you have to make sure that the vibrational energy that you surround yourself around, my dude, my girl, that shit reflect yours at the end of the day. You got to, my dude. You got to, my girl. Like, Power, you have to. Now, again, it's not about like that you look down upon people and you judging people like hell no. But it's already what we talked about. We already put that shit out on the table earlier. You respect motherfuckers for where they are and not for what you want them to be. But just because that's the, you know, point in their life, what they are, that don't mean you gotta be at that same point as well. Hell motherfucking no. You know, like, you gotta know, like, babies, you know, babies, I tell you all the time, you got to be the motherfucking leader, the lion in your group, my nigga. You can't be the type of bitch, the type of dude where you getting pussyfoot around and shit like that. All because, you know, somebody is your family member, they're your friend, or they're the person you're out of a relationship with. People outgrow people over time, over divine timing. And if you know that a Lord God is guiding you to let somebody go or put a serious boundary up because they on that bullshit, then you need to do it, babies. You need to do it for the betterment of your own future. At the end of the day, it's not personal, but you have to know that seasons change for a reason. Some people are only meant to be a season in your life. They're not meant to continue, you know, throughout the whole lifetime. Some people are only wanting to be a season. Even when it comes to family members. Just give me that bill chore. Hey, Shane. You want to be the type of dude, you want to be the type of guy where you know how to really make them decisions by the grace of a Lord God, but a Lord is really exposing somebody's true character. Cause you may think that this shit is little. You may think that all God, like, you know, like I said, baby girls, you could be thinking like, God, this shit ain't that serious. Fellas, you thinking like, shorty, this shit ain't that serious. Like, you wildin', like you really, you doing too much now. No. Shane, think I'm playing if you want to. Think a bitch playing if you want to. Bitch, you playing. Cause I ain't playing. You motherfucking playing. At the end of the day. Keep motherfuckers like that in your inner circle. And see what will end up manifesting in your own life. Energy is real. So when you keep them type of people in your inner circle, you better know that energy gonna rub off on you. And it's going to affect your life in some sort of kind of way. Because that's the type of people and energy you got around you. Let them people be on their own and figure that shit out in their own lives. But you don't want to be around people that talk like this. That's always talking about they hate people, they don't like people and shit like that. Negative ass motherfucking Nazis. Or the miserable ass people. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Just keeping it being with you. And I'm not being desensitive to like what people feel. But again, sweethearts, like, you have to know that everybody has to be a motherfucking adult in their own lives. That's just what it is. A Lord God knows you're not going to be perfect, like I said. But that don't give you the right to walk around masking how you really feel, and then you project it onto others, because that's what it does. So you have to know, sweethearts, that if you the type of dude or the type of girl when you do really want better for yourself, that you have to protect your soul, your energy, your spirit from people like this. And don't have these people all around you and your close personal relationships that are in a circle, because of God. That negative vibration that they are at, projecting onto other people, that they hate them, they don't like them and shit like that, it will affect you on some kind of way, and that person could really end up turning on you. Because if you the type of dude or the type of girl where you really do want better for yourself, and you're working hard by your Lord God's grace to have better in your damn life, understand that will also irritate the inner demons. So I love you, babies, so much. Love you, mama, papa, so much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to grow, babies. Comments below, my loves. Let me know, like, is this your situation? Is this something that you experienced, where you know people that say shit like this, and you can witness that this shit actually do be happening, where people really just be projecting? Let me know, babies. And even if you are somebody that, sure, if you was listening to this, mama and papa, and you know that you really are one of those people that we talked about today, it's okay, babies. Like, I really want you to know, my loves, there's no judgment. Like, we speak again, the motherfucking facts on the channel, because at the end of the day, shit going, like, it's gonna help you when you hear the truth about what you maybe not want to hear. But it's not going to help you when you don't hear the motherfucking truth, and then you keep going on like that, and you're not addressing that elephant in the room, babies. But it's no judgment. And if you know that you're a dude or a girl that, do shit like this, you sit around and you say you hate people all day, you don't like people, but deep down inside you got some shit that you're really dissatisfied within yourself, then you need to really work with the Lord of the universe in your damn self, babies, to like really heal that within you. It's okay. Nobody's perfect, and this could really just be an area of opportunity that a Lord God wants you to work more within yourself, that you may be going through. That don't necessarily mean that that's gonna be like your whole life story, my loves. If a Lord God has it where you're just destined to be in this phase, and that's why you're honored, but he's trying to pull you up out of it, because you feel like that you do want to actually get out of this. Know that you can do it, babies. But it will take for you to really be that leader and be assertive in your own life. Take back control of your life, sweethearts. Don't allow other motherfuckers to control you because of what they're doing. So you have to know that. Don't beat yourself up, and don't, feel like somebody judging you, because nobody is in the position to judge no motherfucking body. Only a Lord God has that right. But at the end of the day, you have to be assertive and wanting that change for yourself. If you know that you really feel that, and just know that it's going to take work. And in the taking work, that means that you have to be willing, mama and papa, to stop judging other people and stop putting the blame on other people. Because as we already talked about, babies, they're not the problem. You are the problem. If you are allowing that to really just control your life and how you look, at everything else in life. So definitely, my loves, you have my love and my well wishes to you. Like on some I love you, and I want you to know that nobody's perfect, and you can't change if you really are truly, genuinely sincere about that change. But you gotta really on some bullshit. Like you have to call yourself out on your own bluff and really work with your creator and yourself, so that way you can get about that shit, babies. And I do that shit cause sound a little cliche, but nah, that's some real shit. If a little girl got you listening to this episode, it's for a reason. If you're somebody that you do shit like this, a little girl, the universe, the Lord the Holy Spirit, the Most High, he got you listening to this right now for a reason. It ain't just by coincidence. No coincidence. He has you listening to it for a reason. So follow the guidance and really do what you have to do, my loves, so that we in divine timing you can change and outgrow the space. So I love you, babies. Make sure y'all subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. Check out the playlist too, babies. I have a lot of topics in there that you could really benefit from. So definitely check it out. I'm actually going to be linking an episode in the description box below. This episode is me talking all about CPOs, close personal relationships. This is a really important episode because throughout these episodes you heard me using that term of close personal relationships. In this episode, I really go into way more detail about what is this close personal relationships and just why it's so important. I go into way more detail. If you're somebody that really struggle with this, babies, I highly recommend tune into that episode. If you haven't tuned into it before, again, babies, it's going to be links in the description box below. So definitely check it out. And pretty soon, babies, I'm going to be having a lot of new series that got introduced to the channel. These will be new series that you can actually watch, not just listen to through the podcast. So babies, you're gonna be able to watch me. Oh yeah. You're going to be able to watch me, baby. So it's gonna be a lot of different things. We're gonna be laughing, we're gonna be cooking the shots, a lot of advice given, but it's gonna be so many different things that got introduced to the channel. So definitely stay tuned, because again, these are gonna be series that you can watch, not just listen to, And if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen. Check the description box below. I have other social media platforms down here that you can also follow, baby. So definitely follow my mom, papa, because I would love to have you about a money Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, babies, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. Later.